doesn't like the fact that other people aren't going to do something as well as them. Hey guys, and welcome back to another business vlog. Tips, thoughts, musings, advice, actionable stuff that you can put into your business today. So today I just wanted to talk to you about scaling. And this kind of question is, I suppose it's probably aimed more at the people that are one-man band, two-man bands, looking to grow. But equally, it's probably just as relevant to anybody actually thinking about it who wants to grow a team around them. Now, here we go. The major barrier to people being able to build a team is the inability for that person to delegate out themselves. Okay, so the major barrier to people building a team around them is their inability to delegate out. And I see this on a number of occasions. More often than not, it's because the person that needs to scale themselves doesn't like the fact that other people aren't going to do something as well as them. This is probably, in my experience anyway, probably one of the number two factors when it comes to why people just won't scale. They just won't get past that next point that they need to. They're very good at what they do, and they don't want to give that to somebody else to let them do it worse than them. And unfortunately, guys, that is what you have to do. So it's incredibly important. If you're looking to scale, you need to start thinking about delegating tasks out that you would do well, letting other people do it with a bit of coaching, and possibly failing at it and doing it badly and making mistakes, because that is how they are going to learn. So a quick story really here. Once I had a guy who was who kind of got involved in sales for me at Optics, and I won't name any names, but we one of the things that I've done quite a bit with my sales team is let them have their own free space to go off and do things in the way that they do them, so pitches and stuff like that. And it's a bit of a difficult situation, but he did have a particularly hard pitch which didn't go very well. He was on his own. I didn't go with him that day. I can't remember if I could actually go with him that day or not, but it sounded quite harsh just even saying this out loud. But yeah, it went really badly. He was out of his depth, I think, by his own admittance probably, unprepared, and came back and learned a lot of lessons. I guarantee, and I'm sure if you asked him this yourself, he would say the same thing, that he learnt more lessons probably from that one day, that one pitch, than all of this coaching on sales that I could have given this guy. So we sat down and we looked through what happened, and we talked about it, and we looked for ways to improve things, and that guy grew into a much better salesperson. I think probably partly to do with the fact that that pitch actually happened. So yes, I could have gone to that pitch myself. I might even have won it, who knows. My business would have been better off because of the money we would have made. But I recognise that I can't do that to scale myself. And I do that in a number of areas of my business as well. And other people might look on at that and actually go, how can you do that, Alistair? Like, if you know you're going to be good at something, then how can you let somebody else do something that they might fail at, which you could have succeeded at? So I come back to the point. That is just how you have to do things to scale a business. People need to make mistakes. Obviously, you've got to have trust in those people. You've got to get the right people in your business in the first place. All of these kind of things. But, people learn from their failures. They learn from their mistakes. And if you put cotton wool around them, then they're not going to necessarily perform as well for you as you might hope. And you won't be able to scale yourself dramatically thereafter. So delegate, mentor based on that delegation, based on the outcome of how that person's performed with those delegated tasks, and start to improve other people around you so that you can scale. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time.